friends, and welcome to Storytime with Mrs. Garcia. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to read you a story about an apple tree. I'm standing next to my lemon tree because it is similar to apple trees in that they are both fruit and they both have little flowers, little sprouts, and they develop into beautiful fruit. Here is the story, and you see if you can see similarities with the story and my tree. Our Apple Tree by Christina Nestlund. She is the author, and the author is the one who writes the words. Illustrated by Christina Digman. The illustrator is the one who draws all these beautiful pictures. Let's hear our story. Our Apple Tree. All winter long, our apple tree rests, but not everyone is asleep. The tree is sleeping. Did you know that trees go to sleep for the winter? Not all of them do, but some do. Apple trees are one of them. Nuthatches look for little bugs under the tree bark. Look at the little birds looking for some worms. Pheasants and blackbirds eat last year's apples, still lying frozen on the ground. When spring comes, our apple tree wakes up. Pink little buds and white blossoms show that it's ready to make apples again, just like my little lemon tree made flowers before it was ready to make lemons. Bees come to visit, flying from blossom to blossom. In the springtime, this tree is full of bees. They're all over the place. We have to be careful that we don't get stung. We have to stay away and let them do their job. They visit every apple tree for miles around. Every day the bees gather sweet nectar and dusty pollen. Every night they go home to make honey and feed their babies. Wherever the bees go, they take some pollen and leave some pollen behind. And soon the blossoms begin to turn into the tiniest apples, all soft and downy. Just like my lemon tree has these little sprouts that are going to soon be lemons. Can you see those teeny tiny little things? They're not fuzzy like apples because it's a different fruit, but those will grow up to be lemons soon. In the warm sun, the apples grow bigger and bigger, just like my lemons do. See, this one is a little smaller, and some inside are much bigger. Our apple tree is hard at work. All summer long, all over the world, other apple trees are growing apples too. Some apples are golden, some are pink, some have stripes, some blush. Every apple has a name of its own. This kind is called delicious. Doesn't it look delicious? Once you start eating an apple, it's hard to stop. Crunch, crunch, you're at the core. The seeds are all nestled inside. Every seed could be an apple tree like ours someday. The little seeds go planted into the ground and make a brand new tree. The apples are still growing and ripening on our apple tree, and apple trees everywhere. But soon, very soon, it will be time to make apple art. Look at these apple arts. They cut their apple in half, they dipped it in paint, and then they made art with it. You could try that at home too. I bet that would be fun. And apple sauce. They cook the apples and make them soft and mushy to make the applesauce. And apple pies. That's my favorite with ice cream. We could even have an apple party for all of our friends. Everyone likes apples, even the worms. It's autumn. Our apple tree has a wonderful gift for us. The apples are ripe. That means they're ready to eat and they're nice and sweet. We'll pick some and eat some and store some away. As soon as the last apple is safe inside, cold winds begin to blow. The leaves fall from our apple tree. And then it's time to rest again and dream of next year's apples. There are so many different kinds of apples. Which kind is your favorite? The yellow, the pink, the red, the green, the stripy ones? Which one's your favorite? I like the pink ones. Anyways, thanks for listening to my story about apple trees and learning about my lemon tree. Thanks guys, have a great day.